all know the Enchanted by Nature has a dollhouse that fairies can sleep in, but what would it look like if we blew it up? Well, I mean, build it bigger, you know, for our regular Sims. Well, let's find out. All right, yeah, so here's a dollhouse here, and the fairy Sims can sleep in all the dollhouses, but we're gonna create this one to be life-size. So that way, you know, regular Sims can like hang out inside of it, all right? Also, just a quick mention, thank you so much to EA for allowing me access to this early build, and that is why you see the name bopping around the screen, because this is an early version of the game, all right? That won't be happening in your version. All right, let's see. There's our fairy Sim just hanging out. They're gonna be our tester there to see how they like it. I'm on the 64 by 64 lots that comes with the pack as well. This is obviously way too much space, but I wanted to make sure I had enough space to build on. The cool thing is I can use glass walls right here to really give it that dollhouse feel. So that's basically gonna be this side of it. This looks like a mansion. Like here, it looks like a mansion, but is it though? It's 4 rooms. It's not a big house. Hang on, let's take this, make it bigger. That looks about the same. That actually looks good. Like that is good. And then I can like actually fit it in there, you know? Done. Thanks for watching. Until next time. No, we have to actually build it. You got to build it legit. But that does look like the same size. So that's good. Big. Hang on a second. If that's now regular size, what happens when I have my fairy Sim shrink down to sleep in it? Does she not shrink down? Let's see what happens. A little bit of a test. A little bit of science here. She's like, no, I can't find it. You can't find it. It's a giant building right here. Okay, well, doesn't matter. She could use this one. Well, we'll obviously add some more rooms because like this is just like a bed. Okay, let's start on the roof because the roof is a whole thing. And let's pick up the roof tile, which is this one. Obviously, this one is a lot bigger than the one I have, but this has been scaled up. So a little bit different, but it is the same texture. And then we got this thing, which is this thing right here. This little like roof decoration. Okay, I guess that's okay. That's about the placement of that thing. Though, you know, it's like should be sunk in more. Looks like a cuckoo clock. Cuckoo, cuckoo. I feel like a cuckoo clock. All right, you know what we're gonna do? Let's just build it with roof. That way I have full control. Yeah, I think that's better if I do like that. I only have access to Enchanted by Nature and base game in this situation. So I think we do have a window like that, but I don't see him. And is there like a roof thing for this? Oh, there is. Yes. Okay, that is okay. That's good. So now let's go to the front of the house. This should be easy, right? Like this is like obviously got dimension to it, but it's very flat. And I have to do the same thing in the Sims form, but I'm on a grid. So it makes my job harder. Some 3D designer can be like, whatever, but I have limitations. I have grids. I have roofs that don't fit, but I'll do my best. For the sake of the Sims that want to live in a dollhouse, I'm gonna do it for them. Hang on, I've run out of money. How much does this house cost? 1 second, I gotta give myself more money. Tinkerbell be broke. Okay, so there's another roof that goes in front here. The hardest part of this whole build is this front part. I want it to be perfect. What's this? There's another roof in front of that? My goodness. Why so many roofs? Why? Looking somewhat similar. I like it. We have that fence in this pack. This is the fence we have in the pack. I'll probably just use this one because it looks nice. Oh, should we do some spaniels as well? All right, let's do some steps in front. It's kind of like, yeah, mossy cobblestone. Is that the step we have? Oh yeah, like right here. Ooh, very nice. So far, we are matching 100%. I'm gonna leave the foundation kind of blank or just brown on the sides because it's kind of the same way on this side here. Hang on, this roof sticks out further than this sticky out bit in front. Would that look silly if I did it on mine too? Like if I brought this in by 1? Is that... Okay, that looks silly. Okay, we're not gonna do that. All right, so do we have anything like this? It's not the same thing as that, but that's what I got to work with, so we're gonna use it. I'm gonna put another ring here just so we can cover up this weirdness. That is not on the original model. Hopefully you're okay with them. But also this one is way different from my one. It's so different. Okay, so that's pretty much good for this structure, I think. There's a little balcony here in front of this, and there's a bunch of windows everywhere. And there's also a little sticky out bit on this side, which maybe I can use one of these for that. Oh, the only one we have is this thing, which I'm going to use. I made my own on this side, but on this side, I'm just going to use this one because I don't think I can recreate that in The Sims without looking really weird. Let me fix the roof so it matches that one. I think it's this one here. Great. Oh, so the roof color can match, but the outside cannot. You know what? This is the only roof that doesn't match. It's just going to be a little light on that roof. It got sun baked. That one roof did. Okay, let's do the balcony in front. All right. Oh, the roof kind of gets messed up here too when I do that. Maybe we just don't do a balcony. We do have that window. Looks kind of like this one. Yeah, there we go. That looks nice. I think that looks pretty good, actually. So we could kind of just use the windows that we have to kind of match up with the windows they have on the dollhouse. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Do we have that door? I don't know if we have that actual door, but I have this door. You know, it's almost like this is like early stages of development, and then this is the final result. You know how they changed it? It's still glass, same shape, but they made it bigger glass. So I put this door right in front there. And we obviously have to cover this whole thing with grass if I can. But there's also a little window box right on this one right here. All right, let's try to do this side of the house because there's quite a bit going on, even on the side. A lot of plants going around. And you know, this does kind of square off here, and mine clearly doesn't. But we're just going to go with it, okay? We'll use the same window though right here, like this. Okay. Now, do we have vines in base game / fairies? I'm not seeing any, so that's concerning because they got a whole bunch of vines going up the side of the house. Now, I do have them in the game, but I don't think we have them in this pack. What's this thing here? Oh, these like leaves. We have these. Okay, hang on. Not exactly what we're looking for, but I mean, I gotta take whatever I can get, you know what I mean? That's looking pretty good, actually. I like this. And these ones come with grapes. All right, I got this little sticky out bit, so we can make that grass. And add a tree. Do we have that exact tree in the game? Is that actually a tree? I don't think so. So I'll just add like a regular tree. Looking pretty much exactly the same. Okay, now on this side, what do we got? More vines? Was that a door? Why is there a door there? Who built this dollhouse? Anyway, I put a door there too. Sure, why not? There's a door. It goes nowhere. And then we got some windows over here. What kind of windows? Big windows, small windows? Maybe these windows? I actually try to copy this window. I try to copy that window. These windows here, like this, okay? And then cover it all with the vines. I guess they have like a row of wood on the front too. I think this is looking pretty good as far as the house goes on the outside. I think we nailed it. I mean, what's the difference? Can you see the difference? Can you? Can you? Well, yeah, obviously. Mine is this one. I didn't even know myself. That looks pretty good though, I think. But the real question is, which one is cake? All right, anyway, why does the dollhouse always have this pond thing in the front? What's up with that? Anyway, let's go ahead and do the inside of the house. Now, it's obviously a little goofy right here, so I have to fix this pond. Do I just cover up the windows, the whole thing? Because there are no windows in this thing. I feel like we're gonna have to add a bit more detail on the inside. Because like this room, which is a bed and some shelving and wallpaper, we could probably jazz it up a little bit more. I could just put like half wall along there to block out those windows, which obviously looks really wacky on this side because the roof's sticking through and stuff. Or we just embrace the windows. We embrace it because windows look nice. And if this is a real house, then you would see the windows. All right, so we see there is a wall here on this side, and then this is all like the bedroom, I guess. There is the chair room, and then we have, I assume, is the living room, and then this is obviously the chair and table room. Very important. And then this is the bedroom. Is there a kitchen? Is there a bathroom? I mean, even little dolls gotta go to the bathroom. There's also a big stairs right here that obviously does not stick out. It's like the Winchester Mystery House. Stairs that go nowhere. Our stairs will go somewhere, and that's a promise. So I'll put a stairs like right there. All right, there's the stairs, and then has a little bit more room in the back. And what we think we'll do is, because this is kind of a weird space, that's a bathroom. So it looks like that all together. Let's put some lights in here. Light it up. There's no lights in our dollhouse, so we can do whatever we want here. Maybe for this bathroom, I'll keep it just a plain light, and then cut it in here too. Though I will color the lights. I think we should have some color to make this place even more magical looking. Okay, so for the bathroom, what kind of wallpaper do we have in the fairy pack? Oh, that looks like the inside of a tree. And then there's that kind of a dirt one there. Ooh, cobblestone, very nice. And a honeycomb looking one. And then that's obviously glass. I love the glass, but not really what we want there. And then we have this one, which is like pretty much the entire house is gonna be that color. And I guess it's gonna make sense with our like special toilet. Because the toilet looks like a a tree stump, and the bathtub looks like a tree stump or rock thing. Oh yeah, we have this shower as well, and a sink. So you have to arrange them better. But yeah, these things will make sense inside of a tree stump. We could put this in here too. Get rid of that stone one. This makes more sense for my wooden bathroom. Maybe against the window, like this. And then we got a sink on this side, and then we have the toilet maybe on this side then. Fairies do bathe. But this house isn't for fairies. This house is for regular Sims who want to live like fairies, because the fairies get to live in the dollhouse. This is for regular Sims. Let's put some toilet paper right next to the toilet. And the floor needs to have something, right? That looks like the toilet, but it's a plant holder. So be careful, don't get confused. Before I get done with that one, let's go into live mode and change the color of that light. Maybe an orangey. Just kind of give her some color. Oh, look, she's playing in the sing. Let's go. I love that. That's good. Okay, now, all right, let's do the exact wallpaper they have in here. But in here, we look at the ground here, it's just wood, right? So let's just do a wood. Since we're now modeling it based off the actual dollhouse, I'll try to be on model as much as I can, but we'll take some creative liberties here and there. They have a kind of a gray wood. I hate it, so we're gonna use the brown wood. It's much nicer. All right, bed. I think they have that exact bed. I think we have that exact bed. We better have that exact bed. Yep, it's a little different color. Let me see if they have that color too. I actually don't see that color. I guess this is supposed to be it, but they changed it. This is obviously an early version of the same bed. So I'll pop this one right here. Okay, so if we look at this side, there's like a shelf, and that is about it. I don't know if we need that shelf, honestly, but I don't know what to put on this side. Put that mirror right there, and then I guess I'll move these on this side here, like there. Make a little computer. We have a desk, so these are the shelves you were seeing. It also comes with a computer and then a chair. Oh, this is like a clothes hanger. Let's put that there and then put clothes on it. Okay, and then also a door. We're going outside of the design because there's no doors on this one, but we're gonna put a door right here that goes into this room. You want to get in here because this is obviously the seat room. We cannot not have a seat room. It's kind of interesting because if this is another bedroom, then whoever's staying in this bedroom would have to walk through these people's bedroom to get to their bedroom. It's kind of weird, right? It could be actually a library / apothecary kind of room, and I can put that up against the glass, so that way if you are playing legit like this, you could see a little sim doing, mixing potions right there. Hey, what is this thing?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, well, I'll just read what it says. It's a toy box. Oh, and there's little toys in here too. We had a bit of seat in this room. That's important. That's like the one part of this room we know. There's a seat. Oh, wait, hang on. That's a tree bookshelf. We have one of those too. That's this one right here. Okay, but that kind of covers the window though. I guess that's fine. It's a feature. And then we have, here's our seats. For some reason, my seat looks much smaller than their seat. It's huge. Very nice. It's looking kind of a nice little room. Oh, maybe we could put some like planters in here as well. Maybe like on the floor here. I think we need a rug in here. We have this leaf rug, or we have this like mossy rug. Let's put it underneath the desk where they work. That's looking good. I kind of like this room. You know what? We need a mossy rug in the bathroom. Wait, hang on. This mossy rug has a little river that goes through. There's like a little bit of water coming from it. That's kind of cute. It's like it's coming from the bathtub. I like that. It's like the bathtub is a boat sailing down the ocean. Isn't that beautiful? Just around the river bend. Can't sing anymore. Gonna get in trouble. I like changing the color of the lights because I feel like the rooms look very dull unless we change the color. Kind of fun, makes it fun a little bit. But yeah, let's make this room more purple-like because it's more like a magical room where you do magic things. All right, well, that's it for the upstairs area. Let's go downstairs. What we need is a kitchen and we need a table and chair room. Well, we know where that's gonna be right there. Table and chair room. I guess this could be the kitchen where you also eat. And then this room is like the living room. And I do love the fact they have a bookshelf just standing in the middle of the room. This is the front of the house. We'll just make that a nook. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll put a big door here. Like it's a big open door like this, which leads into our kitchen / sitting area. Okay, so the kitchen, I don't know. Let's just get some counters along here and maybe some counters on this side too. We don't have any fridges in this pack, so I guess I'll just give them, I don't know. It's gotta be a nice fridge. Something like this maybe. There we go. A nice kind of fridge much fits the vibe. I could put the sink that we have in the bathroom here as well. If you're watching from this view, if you're just watching this view, you can see him wash them up. Actually, you know what? We're gonna move the whole kitchen in the back, right over here. You gotta give the people what they want. They want to see people eat. And then actually, then we could have a bit of fun. I could do a little bar here, and then maybe I do a door on this side too, like right next to the stairs. You come in, you've got your kitchen here, then you go eat the table right there. Okay, now the table and chairs that are here, we're gonna pop them right in the front, just like that. Much smaller than the ones that are in the Dollhouse version, but they're right front so you can see them eating. And we'll put some bar stools here as well. All right, let's put an alarm in here, because you know this place is made of wood, gonna go up in flames. Anyway, this room here, what is this room gonna be? This is the living room. Going back to the Dollhouse, you can see this is the bookshelf slash chair slash mirror room. Okay, perfect. And then there's our bookshelf. So done and done. That's all we need. Oh, also, yeah, we have this door that goes nowhere. I guess I should probably put like a little thing on the side here. Do we have a fairy TV? We do not. But what will they do for fun in here? This is a very big room for being like just a couple items. We could do a TV stand like right here and then pop a TV on top. Kind of like ruins the vibe of this room though. I can't put it over here because there's a door there. Can I like put it in the corner? That does not seem like a good idea. I just don't like the idea that this TV just like sitting on this little table. It's definitely gonna fall off. All right, no TV for you. You can find other forms of entertainment, like looking at your phone, like watching DrGluon on your phone all the time. There's a window there, but maybe if there wasn't, we could put a fireplace right there. You know what we gotta put in here? There needs to be a replica of this house in this house. That's gotta be here. The house they live in. They play the dolls, and they are the dolls. They play themselves in the house. It's very meta. Hang on a second. What if I take this, I shrink it down, and I put this dollhouse inside this dollhouse? My gosh, it never ends. That's a camera move right there. We zoom in, and then a little closer, dollhouse, and then other dollhouse. Wow. Dollhouseception. That still leaves a lot of room in this place. A lot of floor space. Could put this like big old leaf rug right here. Just plunk that down. We have other colors. Oh, we have other colors, and we also have other leaves. That's kind of nice, I guess. Look at this rug. Unicorns. Unicorns confirmed. Right? Whoa, is that a dragon? Whoa, dragon's confirmed. Coming up some small. I like the deer. I don't know if we want to put it like under the couch and then have this more like over here. Maybe we have a rug and I get rid of this fireplace and we have some more couches. Multiple seating. We don't have to have just one. We could have some over here. And then the rug could go like this on this side, and then we could have a different kind of rug. This has a griffin on it, but it's like sideways. And then we got some seats here, you know, just like a place to chill and look at the griffin. But maybe I can put a table on top of it, like this. And now we're talking, you know, now we got a little space here, got a little space. You can sit, you can talk about griffins maybe. And then this is just another door. So we want to keep this area clear of people coming in. Hear me out. Well, it's out there. A bit of fun. I could put a half wall like here. You know, just a little half wall, just a cheeky half wall here. I don't know. This is a hallway that goes to the door. There's my dollhouse. I don't know. I'm not loving this whole rug thing. Honestly, I'm not loving it. Right, and then what we could do, instead of a rug, carpet, green carpet. Maybe we want to go nutty. I could take a fence, go along here. We lower this down, right? Get rid of the fence. Now we got ourselves a conversation pit. We got rid of the half wall because it felt like it was cutting it off too much. But this kind of breaks up the space a little bit. Added some rugs. These are the leaf rugs. Kind of scattered about, leading up the door, and then add a little rug there as well. I do have to have a step or something on this side. Looking pretty good. Let's get rid of all this other junk. And also let me color these rooms as well. I haven't played around with these house plants yet, but I'm very excited to check them out. They're plants that you have to actually like water and take care of. Go in the kitchen there too. This thing here, and a little plant in there. Very nice. I like this house. It's very nice. The dollhouse. What do you think? Looking at the inside here, can see all the glass, but your Sims can walk around and live in there. Look pretty good. And there we go. A full-sized dollhouse made for non-fairy regular Sims. Very good. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. It really helps out. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Until next time, bye-bye.